Hey everybody. Got my channels back. Got both of them back. Put one out on the other channel this morning. Hadn't put one on this one in quite a while. So lucky me. I will be avoiding any and all or most all medical questions. I got to see if I'm on here. Hey, there you go. I am good. I'm back up and going. Gonna try not to upset anybody. I'm gonna try to be careful. Try not to get banned again. Yeah, I know how it goes. I'm looking for something. Sorry, sitting there, not paying no attention. I was looking for, what was it? Where is it? Man, I've all of a sudden got too many subscriptions here. Wow. Way too many. Jeez. Way too many subscriptions. Let me look through this. Let's see. Oh, that was kind of weird. Oh, here's the one I wanted to. Ran across this.
Surprise.
And it was pretty interesting. We'll watch this quick video. I don't think it's very long. I don't know if y'all ever...
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Andrew, and boy, oh boy, do I have the strangeness for you today. If you've been following the channel, then you've seen our work with the holographic projection of the moon that we've recently uncovered. How did we do it? Very simply. We did it using macro lenses, and only macro lenses. We went opposite of what you thought you would need to do in order to unlock the holographic projection of the moon. Using only macro lenses and microscopic macro lenses, we were able to show what appears to be a physical object floating in lower Earth orbit, which is being projected on with a laser holographic projection device. And it's projecting the moon, or what we know to be the moon. Now, our moon has always been what's called tidal locked with the Earth, meaning it stays in an orbit around the Earth, showing only one side of it. Yes, that's true. We've only ever seen one side of our moon ever since its recorded existence in the Taro almost 12,000 years ago. Why is this important? Well, it's important because I'd like to ask you a big question. What would happen if our moon was missing? Now, a lot of people have theorized, and they all seem to shoot to the same sort of answer, that we would see humongous tsunami-type waves engulf our Earth. But what if it was the total opposite? What if, instead of tsunami-type waves, what if we didn't see any waves at all? What if our oceans were to recede and lay flat, flatter than they've ever been? What if sea life that depended on magnetic north could no longer maneuver their way around our oceans and beach themselves time and time and time again? What if their migration periods were all messed up? What if this extended to even birds and other mammals? What if we saw lizards freezing because they were trapped in cold environments instead of moving to warmer ones? What if we saw birds not showing up to their migration destinations as they have year after year after year, season after season? What if the oceans started to recede miles back from their shore points? Would that be proof enough to you that our moon was missing? Because it sure would to me. Recently, we've all looked upon our moon and noticed something different, something odd, something we've never noticed before. That it was much, much, much brighter than we've ever seen it before. I'm an avid astronomer from the backyard. I look at the moon on a constant basis. I even wrote a book about it. Just as I finished this book, it was right around the time I unlocked that our moon was nothing more than a hologram and proved it beyond a shadow of a doubt. I can't even turn this book into the publisher because I know it to be false. So I'm currently working on this book and remixing it to fit a more updated narrative, a more updated theory. That everything we know about the moon is wrong. Somewhere along the lines, our moon was knocked out of orbit. It was pushed out into a distance to a point where we can't see it any longer. A point where it doesn't control our tides as it used to. NASA, the Air Force, the Navy, the powers that be have been trying to fake our moon ever since by using a holographic 3D projection and tell us that everything is fine, that everything's normal, that the receding of the oceans, that the migration periods of the birds and the sea life are all caused by global warming and man-made CO2 emissions. But I'm here to tell you that just isn't true.
T-Mobile is your new choice in coverage and value. We've been investing billions to bring our award-winning 5G network to small towns like yours. And to celebrate, we're introducing our hometown discount.
Sorry, guys.
These migration periods,
Went to get a
the
drink.
pole shifts, the magnetic north being obscured, it's all because our moon is gone. It's no longer in our skies as it once was. And if it was, why would we need a holographic 3D projection of it when we could just look upon the real? If you would like to follow along, if you would like to see what I've seen, what my wife and I have both seen and uncovered, all you have to do is get a real macro lens, a 1-to-1 aspect ratio macro lens. If you want to take it a step further, get a macroscopic micro lens, also known as a macroscopic lens. With these microscopic lenses, you are able to see the moon in its truest form, in its holographic, projected form. Ever since we've realized that this is what we were dealing with, we've seen the increase of receding oceans falling back miles and miles and miles. Using nothing more than a manual focus on your cell phone, you too can see the projected moon in its truest form. You don't need fancy toys, fancy lenses fancy cameras, none of that. You can see the moon in its truest form using nothing but a manual focus on your phone. Where are our oceans going? Why are they acting the way they're acting? What's going on with the birds? Yes, I too see a lot of birds right now. But I'm also seeing birds that I've never seen before during this season, during this time. Things are not right, guys. It's obvious to me and obvious to anyone else who's paying attention that our sun is being simulated. Our moon is being simulated. All of our planets and stars are being holographically projected in one way, shape, or form. If our sun, our moon, our stars, and our planets were where they were supposed to be, we would not need fancy 3D projections in order to holographically project them where they are supposed to be. I beg you to open your mind to look at this case and pretend like you don't know what you think you know about the moon, the sun, and the stars and the planets. Approach this with an open mind. I beg you to go outside and film the moon, film the sun, the stars, and the planets with your own camera. Prove me wrong. Prove this theory wrong. Explain to me why the oceans are receding. This isn't the way it's supposed to be. I shouldn't be able to use a macro lens and look upon the moon as clear and as crisp as what I'm showing to you right now. I don't mean to sound dramatic or like a fearmonger. That is not my intention here. I'm merely trying to answer a question that has not yet been answered. Why is there a projected face on the center of this moon? Why does it appear to be a reptilian? Why does it look so evil? Is this who controls our world? Is this who controls our politicians and our policymakers? Is this the face of the true God who controls our earth?
Live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right software to make your...
Dang ads.
I want our moon back. I want to know where it is. And I want the powers that be to openly admit that we've run into a problem we can't solve. Not alone, at least. How do we get our moon back? When do the projections and the lies in the skies end? When does the ocean stop receding miles back? When do the birds arrive to their final destination on schedule? When do we, as earthbound residents, understand we're in trouble, deep trouble? This isn't just a game of holograms and projections. This isn't just a game of lies in the skies. This is a game of life and death. What if all the people that theorized that if the moon was ever not tidally locked, that we would receive tsunamis, what if they were right? What if they have yet to be right? What if after the oceans are done receding, that they come back full force, only to wipe out civilization as we know it. What if we see another great flood like talked about in biblical time and proved to be fact in modern science? Where will we be then? What can we do to help? How can we pass along a message to the powers that be that we are on their side? That this is something they can't solve alone. That if they need our help, we are here to lend a hand. There are times, people, that we need to stop separating us from them or us from ourselves and know that
Yeah, it was all cold till then, right? All cold till then. And when he started saying that, I was like, wow, interesting stuff until you went there. Until you went there. That was kind of, I don't know, that wasn't, that wasn't so cool. I guess I'll shut her down there. Just wanted to put up something on this channel. Put something up on the other one. So y'all, good seeing you, bud. You take care. Love you all. Discernment, positive vibrations, my friends. Take care.